MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in Flushing, Queens. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the New York Mets. A postseason hopeful looks to gain ground in the wild card race right after this.
New York Mets.
Carlos Carrasco, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, Carlos Carrasco, power arm, big-time slider, great velocity, 94 to 96 miles an hour, but the powerhouse slider is his signature pitch. Has a changeup, but if he has that good slider, he could be really, really tough to hit.
Now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes McNeil. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ballgame. Number 10 for him on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
The first baseman, Anthony.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Fouled off. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. With 19 homers and an even 50 RBIs. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left a yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Swing and a little tapper.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Here's the 0-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Batting third.
So one down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Now here's the first offering.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
0-1 count and the pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And gone up into the second deck. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 33 on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. No balls and a strike to count. One out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. And he fouls this one off. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Popped up. VR is there. And that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Clark Schmidt, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
And stepping in, Jonathan VR. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's down.
The 1-0. VR, a switch hitter that stands in at an even 6 feet tall. He's a 9-year major league vet. The 1-1. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No, inside.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Ball.
3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3 balls,
Bases
2
are empty,
strikes.
1 man out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
That's fouled off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Judge, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto.
Nope, that's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 11 home runs, and an even 40 RBIs. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Lindor stands at first with 1 out. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
So here's Pete Alonso as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 258 the average to begin play, 32 home runs, and an even 80 RBIs. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1 hit the other way out toward right field. Gallo finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Mets strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Carrasco has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Gary Sanchez. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. Back goes McNeil into the second deck and gone. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Number 21 for him on the season as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. The numbers coming in. He's at 255. 10 home runs, 39 driven in. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting ninth.
Up next, Clark Schmidt.
Clark Schmidt.
First pitch of the AB now. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 3-0 New York. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
Now here's the pitch.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Line drive to left. Stanton is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting sixth.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Strike one to start the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting seventh. The center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Judge is under it. And he makes the play to end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it here 3-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and is still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Fouled away.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great two-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Another 0-2 home. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Ready on 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Strike 2.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Back now for the Mets' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. James McCann stands in as he looks at a called strike. McCann 30 years of age. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Slow roller out to short. Torres brings it in. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Stepping in now, Carlos Carrasco runs up and gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Francisco Lindor will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Going back is the center fielder. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Mets have made this a 3-2 ball game.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Grounded to the right. Gloved by LeMahieu. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 3 and the Mets 2. Giancarlo Stanton now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Again, another foul ball. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
And now the first pitch. Gleyber Torres is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all of that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Throw the first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead this one 3-2. So now to the plate, Pete Alonso. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And now pitch on the way.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. He's set. Here it comes. And there's that sea of orange that's become such a common sight here at Citi Field. Those are diehard Mets fans, and they're not shy about it.
Yeah, Matt, they really do an awesome job rallying the Mets and getting more fans bought into the whole movement. But one of the things I love most about the group is how well they travel. You see cheering sections in other cities, but these guys go all over the country and invade sections of visiting ballparks to root for the Mets. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's a well-organized group, believe it or not, that holds several events throughout the year. They even take their act on the road to visiting ballparks a couple of times each season. It's been really great for the Mets organization. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 11, Kevin
So next to hit is Kevin Pillar. Flew out last time up. Now here's the first offering.
Yeah.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Stanton looking up, and they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
To the plate now, James McCann.
The catcher, James.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Judge is under it. And that will end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's 4-3 New York. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Now the first pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Conforto has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Next, it'll be Gio Urshela. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Bouncer up the middle. And that's the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, the pitcher, Clark Schmidt.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clark Schmidt, grounded out in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 3 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Here's a pop-up now. VR is calling for it, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still trail it here 4-3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be the pitcher, Carlos Carrasco. First pitch of the AB now.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Third baseman, number 1, Jonathan.
Now at the plate, Jonathan VR notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. First pitch on its way. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 4-3 game. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Now here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Striding in is Anthony Rizzo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch.
Ball.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Fouled away. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Here comes the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score holds at 4-3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's out number 1.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now the first pitch.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. To short. Torres picks it up. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Up next is Matt. The second baseman, Javier Baez.
Next for the Mets, Javier Baez. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
So here's Jeff McNeil as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Pitch out.
1 ball, 1
Nothing
strike.
doing. Baez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. Mets leave one, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Seventh inning ready to roll. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
And that's got to fire you up right there, boys. This guy has been on the bump all game. Now it's late, and he's still throwing challenge pitch after challenge pitch. Think he's feeling frisky?
Fouled off. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now, Joey Gallo. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Here's the pitch. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. McNeil retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Michael King gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 73, Michael King.
Ready to take his hacks again, Kevin Pillar. Blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees.
Yeah.
In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Smoked on the ground left side. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
The pitcher, number 33, James McCann.
At the plate now, James McCann, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And There goes Pilar. In there, now the throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Now batting. The pitcher.
In now, Carlos Carrasco. Bunt still on here with one away as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Third baseman, number 1, Jonathan.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Jonathan Villar. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mets strand one, but they hang on to a one-run lead, 4-3. Gary Sanchez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at a solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First offering on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he fouls this one off.
Yeah, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because he took that fastball in like he had no chance.
The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. lifted down the line in left. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Next for New York, Gio Urshela. He bounced out last time up. Now here's the pitch. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Oh-2, here it is. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Pilar. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, the pitcher,
Your point will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
number 59, Luke Ford.
First pitch of the AB now. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. He comes in at 262 on the year. 9 homers and 32 driven in. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. He's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still trail it here 4-3. Luis Gil is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 81, Luis Gil.
So stepping in is Francisco Lindor. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Francisco Lindor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Good curveball. Strike 2. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the Big Apple seats and gone. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, and it's now 5-3.
I know one thing with this homer, it might make the decision to send the starter back out there a little easier for the manager. You've got some wiggle room now, and he's been pitching well, so I expect they'll be having that conversation in the dugout. You know he wants to go back out there.
Stepping in now,
right fielder,
Michael
number
Conforto.
30.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike
Conforto.
one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On a line, that's a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now back.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Gil, just 21 years of age. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Conforto stands at second with no outs. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 33 on the year, as it is now 7-3. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, man, it's always tough to score runs here this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ball play.
And that brings up Javi Baez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Popped up. Sanchez over to his left. 1 away.
Now batting, number 6.
Digging in next, Jeff McNeil. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. 3 runs already home here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 11, Kevin.
Next, it'll be Kevin Pillar. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 9th inning coming up. Mets out in front, 7-3. Jerry Familia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Jerry Familia.
set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Get down, 1-1.
One and two to DJ LeMahieu.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Stepping in once again is Anthony Rizzo. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Now here's the first offering. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Ranging back is Pilar. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Next to stand in is Aaron Judge. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. He's set and the pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Last chance for the Yankees. Yankees, good night.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Metropolitans win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Carlos Carrasco takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Clark Schmidt pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 7 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. They left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.